All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Sophie White. I wrote on my paper today that I'm supporting Back on My Feet, which is a charity group in Philly. If you were here last time, I talked about them. Sometimes it makes volunteers really excited, and we hug random people on the street after we run. If you didn't hear that story, come talk to me again afterwards. Today I'm here to talk about what I do during the day, other than run with Back on My Feet, which is my job. And I work for a technology company. Our clients are colleges and universities in the US. And one of the really great benefits of what I do is I travel quite a bit. I get to visit a lot of different campuses across the country. And one thing I've noticed, especially in the past few months, is just how excited, involved, enraged all of the college students in the US have been in the past few months. And I have a lot of stories about how I've seen them act on all of these emotions. So if you look at even today, Yale University students are all over the place acting up about these Kavanaugh accusations. They are in tune with the news, keeping up to date, and doing a phenomenal job of speaking up about all of these really important issues during this Me Too era that we are lucky enough to find ourselves in. One instance that really excited me last week. I think last time I told a story about what happened to me the day before, so I have all of these really great things in the immediate past that have happened. I can't remember any stories further back, but last week, one of our clients is Johns Hopkins University. So if you're familiar with them, they are an elite institution in Baltimore. Their students are really involved on campus to the point where I work with a lot of student affairs, student involvement offices. Went to Hopkins last year, and our contact there, who had come from, I think it was UVM, said, one of the biggest problems at Hopkins is that we can't get students to go to events, even for free pizza, because they're studying all the time. And that's not a problem that a lot of other institutions have, but Hopkins students are super motivated, and I think it's really a testament to all of the hard work they're doing and hopefully what they'll do as leaders once they graduate. But so one of my projects in the fall semester was to help support student governments in their election campaigns. So I have a wonderful intern on campus. His name's Rahul. He's been our intern for 3.5 years or so. And one of his projects as part of the freshman election committee has been to encourage students to submit candidate profiles. So they put their biography, name, party platform, all of the things that they would change about Hopkins onto this profile. We distribute it through social media, digital signage, all of these different ways. It was a super successful campaign the past few years. We've done it on a lot of campuses, but this year in particular, the submissions I was seeing through these candidate profiles just really blew me away. So I saw this collection of probably 30 or so freshmen running for office. So these are students who have been on campus for 3 weeks or so. Not only have they moved into their college dorm rooms for the first time, a lot of them are international students, have just gotten to the US, have just started at Hopkins, and now are campaigning for office and committing to change campus, the world, all of these great things. So I saw about 30 of these profiles come in, kind of skimmed them over at first just to make sure the branding looked good. They weren't, stretching out logos and things. And then as I was reading through them, I really took a pause when I started to see the content on these profiles. So other schools and some of the Hopkins ones I've seen in the past have had really great initiatives to get electric scooters on campus or to add chocolate chip cookies to the dining hall, which is a wonderful thing. Maybe not, earth-shattering, but everyone loves chocolate chip cookies, so appreciate what these students need to get through things. But this year, I saw a lot of profiles that involved disassociating Hopkins from ICE. There's a contract going on there that has a connection between ICE and the Hopkins campus. There was destigmatizing mental health and all of the issues around that on campus, hiring more counselors. giving better benefits to the janitors on campus. These are not constituents that are going to be voting for these students in any way, but they felt like there was a need to speak up for this population on campus who wasn't represented. And all of these really great things. So to conclude my story, that 5 minutes goes by really fast. So to conclude my story, as kind of a partner with the university, I had to reach out to my contacts in student affairs and marketing to make sure, can we put all of this information about disassociating Hopkins from ICE? There's a petition on campus. It might be a controversial topic publicly out there. That was something I had to do my due diligence, run by the school. They said not only, oh yeah, I don't want to censor students in any way, we have to run this by marketing and communications. All of the Hopkins administration said, go for it. We want to have a candid, open conversation on campus about these topics that pertain to students, and we've been able to have some really wonderful things happen. So democracy has slightly been saved by all of the college students on our campuses. I've been really optimistic by all of the energy that I've seen, so hoping it continues through November. Thanks, everyone.